is when he tries to skateboard over the gorge. And the whole scene of him falling and the way that agonizingly plays out, it hurts your ribs so much. And then when they raise him up and he I can't do it without laughing, but he hits his head a couple of times on the side as the helicopter's raising him up, and then the fucking fire engine crashes into the tree and he falls down again. And it still has me in tears even thinking about it right now. It's so funny, man. It's just, I'm a real sucker for that kind of slapstick.
I'm gonna make it. Woohoo, woohoo! Down, boom, 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 all the way down the Grand Canyon, right?
Oh man, that's it. But it's so beautifully done.
One more quick sidetrack before we get to one of our last two songs is there's a new TV show coming out in the fall on Fox, and it's done by Seth MacFarlane called The Orville. And if you haven't seen the trailer for it yet, check it out because it's really funny. It's pretty much based on like Star Trek and the next, and then the next Enterprise. Anyways,
yeah.
But either way, it looks so funny, and a lot of people there are not huge actors, but people that you might know because the one guy is from Legends on it's pretty much like it's a Marvel TV show, and he was in The Flash as well. And I'm pretty sure that Seth MacFarlane, who is the captain in this one, which is pretty funny, his ex-wife, I'm pretty sure, was a character in Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show as well. But it looks super funny, man, and you can find it on YouTube. But I'm really waiting for it because he's a huge fan. And he's made no mistake of it. He's a huge fan of Star Trek: The Next Generation and Star Trek in general, where he had a lot of the original characters on. So he had pretty much the entire cast on at one point, and it was really, really funny. And because, of course, he had Stewie going to ask some questions. That's right, because he had Stewie going to ask questions at Comic-Con, and they're asking questions about DIY stuff, about fixing your house. It's like, well, forget this. I'm gonna make my own teleportation and import them here. So the entire cast, like Will Wheaton and then obviously Patrick Stewart. And the entire cast, and it was so funny. And they go to McDonald's drive-thru, and he wants a McDLT, which no longer exists. It hasn't existed for years. He's like, it doesn't exist anymore,
That whole thing is so good, man.
So I'm very much looking forward to that one. I mean, obviously we sidetracked here and there, but it's going to be so funny. So I'm very much looking forward to that one. So without further ado, we're going to get to our next song here, one of the last two of the night. The next one is a band called The Howling Lords. The one's called No One Makes It Out Alive. Dig this.
Life's just a game we play with lies and cheats and crooks and thieves who perform heroic feats, 'cause that's what they tell us they are. I was told to work hard, son, and you'll go far in this life, but I found that was a lie to keep me from asking why. No one makes it out alive. Death comes every day. No one makes it out alive. Death comes every day. Do you read books or do you travel far? Do you listen to a word that anyone else says? Do you like to blame your life on other people? Do you know who you are? I met a soldier once, told him he was no man at all. I met a child once that taught me to be brave. And if you passed them on the street, would you know who is who? No one makes it out alive. Death comes every day. No one makes it out alive. Death comes every day. I don't belong here at all. I don't understand people one bit. The more I know, the less I understand. I'm gonna live in a spaceship for a while. I still wish I was a child, filled with wonder and mystery. I got older and life got me down. Now I'm filled with content and disgust. No one makes it out alive. Death comes every day. No one makes it out alive. Death comes every day. No one makes it out alive. Death comes every day. No one makes it out alive. Death comes every day.
Right on, the Howling Lords with No One Makes It Out Alive. A great tune, very mellow tune. And it reminds me of the book, book on Jim Morrison actually called No One Here Makes It Out Alive. And it's essentially the autobiography on him, or biography on him, however it is. I can't remember how it goes. But either way, great tune, very mellow, but very cool and very solid, like really cool tune.
Yeah, the Howling Lords are an absolutely fantastic band, and I think they played one or two tracks from their first album, and it's, you know, it's big, fuzzy guitars, awesome kind of rocky stuff. This EP's got a little change of direction. It's got some mellow stuff on it, and some other, well, it's all pretty mellow. It's got some cool stuff on it, and this track is just, it reminds me of the third Black Rebel Motorcycle Club album. I think it was the third one, called Howl, where I think what it was is their drummer left or went to rehab or something, and they were contracted to this album, and they ended up doing this really cool acoustic kind of bluesy album. This has got that kind of vibe to it in terms of just the you know, the directional change and the way that the music's kind of, you know, turned that corner into this. And it's just a really, really exciting EP. It shows a really raw, honest side to their music, and I really, really like it. It's just one of those. I have no idea how they came to me or where they came to from. I can't remember now, but I just, as soon as I heard any of their music, I was like, yeah. And then this latest one, I was like, yes, more. Keep it coming, lads. Yeah, brilliant, really, really cool. And I've really, as I say, really, really enjoyed listening to their stuff. I'm looking forward to whatever comes next.
Right on. Well, our last song of the night for News Started this week is a band called Greenies, and the song's called Swimming. So, Mike, this is your submission. I'll let you cue this one up.
Yeah, I think it's Greenness. I think is the.
Greenness, okay.
I'm not sure. Yeah, but basically, so Sess, who is one half of Greenness, I've kind of known. I say known. I don't think we've met in person, but I've known through connections and online for a little while now. And I used to write reviews for a couple of different publications. One was a local one, and one was a national one. And this was one of those bands where they said, "Oh, when we've got a song, will you review it?" I kind of liked their style, and as it happens, I stopped doing it. But I kind of promised them a review, so I've got to find somewhere to publish something for this song, but which I will do hopefully this week. But I just. Because I sort of said I would, and I'll honour that obviously, but they're just one of those bands that just fascinate me. They're a local band, they're a Brighton band. They've got this really nice, unique sound. There's only two of them in it, and it's kind of well, you'll hear it in a minute. It's acousticy, but it's trippy, and it's almost psychedelic in places and a bit alternative. And they're just really grabbed me when I first heard them. They were just a band. I was like, oh, cool. I really, really enjoy that. And I've kind of stuck with them since. This came out a couple of weeks ago. They kind of did a fairly soft launch on it, and now they're contacting people like us to give them a bit of a wider audience with it. So it's a great way to end the show. It's a really cool track and pretty fresh. And I love these guys. I think they're really cool.
Right on. Well, actually, you know what? After this, we're going to have one more, and I want to get to it.
It's a great way to nearly end the show.
Oh, yeah. We have one more that I kind of half forgot about, but it's a great tune anyway. So we'll get to this one first. So we'll get to greenness with swimming. Dig this.
Cool.
In the branches as we watch the trees swinging, swinging. Stars in the branches as we watch the trees swinging, swinging. Write your name on every part of our beating hearts. Rising, rising, fall apart. And the stars, and the stars. Oh, oh, oh. Love can always grow. Oh, oh, oh. You have to let it go. Oh, oh. My love can only grow. No, oh, oh. Never let it go. 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 Oh, oh, oh. Never let it go. Oh, oh. Never let it go. Oh, oh. Never let it go. Oh, oh. Never let it go.
Greenness with swimming. That was a tripped out song, and what a great vocal track she has. That's amazing. I really love you. And Ray Melvin, Ray tripped out at the same time.
Yeah, like I said, it's a really, really beautiful track, and it's got that acoustic folky thing going on, but it's also got